Hi everyone, it's Maggie, and I decided to do some crafting, so I figured I might as well turn on the camera and do a video. I made some journal covers, and I printed on some cotton fabric, some images, and I thought I would do one tonight. So this is how they started out. I made a total of 4 of them, but I only had the 3 images. So, and I'm only going to work on this one. But anyways, I started off with some stiff muslin, and then I had this material that I got from Crafty Me Shop. I just love this. It's nice and soft, and it looks like little doilies almost, I think. But anyways, and then there's some batting in the middle. So that's what the covers are made of. And the average, let me find my ruler here. I think this is the largest one. They're not all the same, but they're close. So this is 5.5 inches by 8.5. This one I think is a little, these two are a little smaller. This one is close to the other one. This one is not quite 5.5, but close enough. But only 7.5 inches. So, excuse me. So I did a little prep work first because just watching somebody glue down, may not hold your interest. But anyways, let me get these out of the way. This is going to be one here, and I covered the top, just the top of it. You can see with the back. I covered the top of it with this wide lace from Crafty Me Shop, and it's in a kind of a well, it's white, but because of this being almost white too, it's kind of hard to tell, and it's maybe a little hard to see. It's mainly netting, but along the sides here, some scalloping. And then on this one, it's the same one, only the color's a little different. This is a more of an ivory color than this one here. So there's, and because of these images, I thought that would go really well with the third one. This is my favorite image, and this is why I want to work on this one. So it's the same thing, in and out, and I took this wide lace here, and I know the color's not gonna, I think, ring true because it's nighttime and there's shading, but it's a light beigey color, and the threads on the roses here are a little bit on the shiny side. And then this is the image, and it's all fussy cut, and I glued that down along with the wide lace. Everything I'm going to use from here on out is Crafty Me Shop. So what I want to do first, though, is I want to go around the inside with a lace, and then I'll work on the outside because some of the outside is going to be dimensional, and if I do that first and then I go to set it down, it's not gonna lie like perfectly flat like this. So I think I took out a bunch of different trims, but I'm trying to decide. I think it's between this one and this one here, but let me double check again. So I just love this trim. It's just really beautiful. And I was thinking of, and I'm only going to do the sides. I'm not doing the top, the top or the bottom. Excuse me, sorry. Allergies are so bad. So I have this, and then when you close it, and there'll be one on this side also, like, so that will look like this, but there'll be two of them. So that's kind of what it's going to look like. And then the other one I was thinking of was this one here. So let me put this one down, and this would go like that, because I want some of it to show, you know, past the cover. Sorry. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. So that, and this will have, you know, two layers, obviously, top and bottom. So let me do this one more time. I think I want this one. Just, I don't know, just because the image, I want it a little more, I don't know what the word for it is. But anyway, so, all right. Let's get this out of the way. All right, so I think what I'll do is I'm going to cut and start from the top. And I'm going to, okay, cut there. All right, so then this is going to go down. All right, so I want to at least cut, because this is going to overhang. So I'm going to cut it right there. All right, and then once I glue, let's see how it goes. All right, now let me make sure I have the right side. Okay, it is this side. Okay. All right, so it's going to go like this. And see, you do see some of it. All right, let's, in fact, I think it should go a little more. Let me just, yeah. Okay, so, all right, the other thing I'm going to do is, although, yeah, I'm going to cut this little flower off, just so it's not, because once a signature gets sewn in there. All right, so let's do this again. My gosh, if you guys make it through watching this video with my allergies, I will, I'll be very happy. Okay, so let's get it started. And I may lose my voice, yep, before I'm finished. Okay, so this is going to go a little different. I don't want to just run a line of glue, because then you're going to see it where some of it isn't. Maybe I should do it this way. How's that going? Okay. So what is this? This is Wednesday already. Oh my gosh. I can't believe. It feels like it was just the weekend, like yesterday. My youngest granddaughter was here. The weather was so nice. They were outside, and she has fairy houses that on the side of the house. And Rebecca, my daughter-in-law, she does a lot of gardening. We have kind of a big side yard too. And so she put berry houses here and there for June, and oh my gosh. And we have little not gnomes, what am I thinking of? All these little, there's like mushrooms and all that kind of thing. Okay, so there's the bottom one. All right, so now we have to do the top. And yeah, she just loves it. Okay, so, well, let me see where I'm going to cut it. Okay, I see. Needs to go this way, I think. Although, all right, this is going to take me a second to figure this out. How did those end up there? Oh, no. These are them. Okay. So it goes like this. Okay, so it's cut there. That took me a second. It's like, wait a minute. That didn't look right. All right. Now, where this is the top, I don't want the wrong side to show on that. So, I didn't think this through now. All right, so I want to do it, but if I do it that way, then it's going to be backwards. No, I can't do that. That's not going to look right. I'm going to have to do it this way. Yeah, it's going to have to go that way. Well, I didn't think that one through, did I? All right, so let's get this down and then see how it looks. All right, so this is the flower I took off on the other side, I think. And if not, it doesn't matter because it was sticking out too much. Anyway, all right, so that's going to go there. All right, this is sticking out a little, so I'm going to cut that. Okay. All right, before I glue that down, I just want to see. All right, let me try something else now too, because this is going to bug me. All right, so where is that part? Oh, okay, there it is. Okay, so I don't want to do two. I don't really want to do 2 rows though. Or do I? You know, this video you may never see this video. so this is what I'm going to do. Yikes. Alright, I am going to glue this down. Alright, I know what I'm going to do now. Alright, so let's glue this down. Oh, so anyway, we had a really nice visit and had fun outside for a while. It was a beautiful day out. What else? We had a big dinner. And June got to, we always keep toys here for her. So she has something to play with when she's here. I forget what she's really into though. She likes the, I don't know if you ever heard of magnet tiles. I had gotten them one Christmas from my grandson Mason, you know, several years ago. And they're kind of indestructible. And so they bring them out for her to play with so she can build castles and that. So when she woke up the next morning, my granddaughter Maddie took her to it's a little place in town. It's called the Muffin House, and they have all kinds of baked goods and breakfast sandwiches and stuff like that. And that's their thing when she stays over. Now that Maddie has her license, she takes her there in the morning, and they get they get a muffin or you know whatever. So when I got up that morning, I found a big blueberry muffin on my counter, and June must have heard me. Okay, there's that. She must have heard me get up because she came downstairs and she said, Grandma, did you... This was after I had my coffee and the muffin. She said, Grandma, did you get your blueberry muffin I got you at the Muffin House? I said, I did, June, thank you. She goes, did you love it? I said, I did love it. I said the blueberries were so good. So, yeah, she... All right, I think this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it. I'll end up using it on both sides. So I can do it. A little bit of this is going to be, of the roses on the side is going to be hidden, but I think that's okay. All right, so I need to, where do I want to start? Okay, I want to start here. Hopefully I have enough to do, yeah, I think I have just enough to do both sides. All right, so this, I'm going to cut, this may not go like all the way down, but that's okay. Put that there. I'm going to end up using the last of this. I'm going to be sorry because that's all I have left of it. All right, so this, all right, there's that one flower. So, let's see. This Sunday's Mother's Day. Then next Friday, my granddaughter goes to her junior prom. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's where I want that to be. So let's get this glued down so it doesn't stop, so it stops moving. I have twin great nieces that are graduating this month, and they'll be having a party, I think the beginning of June, first weekend in June. So I'll be going to that. So a lot of stuff coming up. My grandson's 16th birthday is this month too. I think it's like the 21st. He's into fishing, so I'll get him a gift card to Bass Pro Shop and he can go crazy in there. He loves fishing. Oh, and I think his fishing derby isn't until I think it's actually the same day as my great niece's graduation party, but it's different times, so he'll be able to go to that. Okay, now I'm going to have to do it on this side. And okay, I do have enough. Okay. All right, let me see. I'm not trying to match them because I can't when I'm putting, the raw sides together. It's not going to match, so I'm not even going to try to do that anymore. So let's just get this on here. I'll cut this here for now. Then if I have to cut a little bit more off of it, I can. Okay, so I have one little piece left. So, Esme, if you watch this, I hope you have more of this. All right, let me put that over in my... It's not a hoard bolt. It's like a snippet. But it's not really a snippet bin either, because some of them have some really large pieces. So I don't know. I'm not sure what to call it. All right, so let's put a little on the bottom here. So this video may be a little bit on the long side. This has to get cut off because the front of it's going to have a couple appliques, and a couple of the ladies in the group asked me about how you use the appliques without losing the pearls and all that. So I'm going to show them how to do that. Okay. But hopefully it won't be too long. I have to add another glue stick. All right, so let's finish that up. Okay. All right, yeah, so, yeah, actually, I even like this better on the front. And this gives the back a little bit more. It just makes it look like it's finished off a little better. Okay, hopefully, I haven't looked up once. I'm hoping I was in frame. All right, and then I have this lace. So pretty. This is beige also, and it's definitely a vintage trim. All right, so this is going to go here, I think. I don't think I had any other one in mind. I needed some of this, the beige, to go with the image. All right. All right. Now I did that a little short, but that's okay, because the trim going this way is on there. All right, I think that's going to be a good height. Okay, and then I have this trim. I kind of had this thought out ahead of time. You have to do that, or then you're up and down looking for laces and stuff, and then before you know it, the video is like 3 times as long. All right, so I'm going to cut one of these off. I love this trim. I think I have it in white too, and I think Esme dyed them. She does a lot of dyeing, lace dyeing. Okay, so I think I want that to go there, and then let me put that out of the way, and then I have these pieces of. This was on one big applique, and this was my thought. I think I want to put this here, and I'll be cutting some of it down if I do that. And then I want to take a piece of this, which you can see has the pearl, so that's where that comes in. And I think I want to cut it down and have that there. So, okay. All right, so let's get these down, and then I'll see, how much time has gone by. But I want to finish this no matter how long it takes. And then as far as the journal goes inside, the covers are basically for one signature. You could probably get 2 signatures in there, but I usually, my journals usually have 1 signature, and I'm happy with that. I have no idea if I turn this, if I do the inside journal myself, I'm not sure. It'll be something vintage, flowery, summery journal, which I needed to do. Our warm weather is just starting now, and I really needed to work with something summery. Okay. All right, so that's down there. Now let's put this down. I want that to go right there. All right, so let's lift that up, put a little right there. And then I'm going to put a little bit there, and then a little along that way. So a little dot there, there, and then along that way. There. Now, I mean, I could leave it at this and it would still be a beautiful cover, I think anyway. But that's not me. That's definitely not me. I know how they say sometimes more is just more, but for me, more is better. Okay, so I don't like these. They remind me so much of rabbit ears that I really want to take those 2 leaves off. So that's the first thing. So you can see that the thread's going to all these pearls. When they sew them, they like sewed these and then they just took the thread up through and then they sewed those 2 on there. So we need to glue. I always use hot glue to do this. You can use liquid glue, Fabri-Tac, whatever, but then that takes a long time. That takes time to dry. I'm not like totally instant gratification, but when it comes to working on a project, then I need to be able to use it right away. And I think the hot glue just works better for me, just for me. All right, now I can cut this off and I won't lose any of the other. Okay, put that over there. All right, let's get this back in frame. Okay, so I think I want, yep, I want that there. And I might keep this and just kind of twist it. All right, I definitely want this right there though. So let's do that first. So that's going to go there. And then I'm going to apply it along the stem here. Just a little drop on each one of these leaves. And then apply it here. And this helps too with all those threads for the pearls. They'll be less likely for the thread to break and come off. Okay. And then I want to I know that's going to stay. So let's twist that. All right, so I will be cutting this. Let's cut it at an angle. All right, and then just glue that down. Okay, then that's secured. All right, and again, that, you know, that would look fine. That would look perfectly fine too. But, Okay, here we go with these leaves again. I'm going to cut those off. There's no thread, there's no pearls here, so there's no thread going to that. So I'm going to cut that right off there. Okay. And then what I want to do is I'm going to cut in between here. So I have to see where those threads are going. Okay. All right, there's no thread going there. That's okay here. It's okay here. No, wait a minute, I'm not. Okay, there's no thread going there. So I can cut into that. Now let's see. All right, then I'm going over here. So you just follow along where you want to cut it, and then you just make sure that there are no threads. All right, where else did I want to cut it? Up here. All right, so I need to go up here. Okay, now there is threads going. You can see the two threads there. Because I'm gonna cut in between there somewhere. So I'm gonna glue those down. And if you use a rubber or silicone, like little spatula, you can like just kind of just pound it down and then lift it off quick. That flattens it out even more. All right, so let's see. I'm trying to see where I want to cut this. I think I want to cut it. Well, let's try it this way at first, because now I'm not so sure. All right. And if I end up using this, there's those rabbit ears again. Let's cut those off. All right. Let's bring this back. All right, so all right. I'm going to cut this piece off here. It doesn't belong with the flower. And I'd already checked. I don't have to worry about any threads, okay? Okay, there's another one. I don't want that leaf there. I'm not even sure if I'm going to use this piece, but just in case. Okay, now just a little quick fussy cutting around. You want to leave some knitting just so you know you have to glue down, but I don't want to keep any that really doesn't have to be on there. Like on the out, it's mainly you want to take off, you want to fussy cut around the outside. The inside doesn't really make a difference. All right, now let's see what I'm going to do, if anything. Okay, and this piece, all right, I'm going to do a little fussy cutting. right, so what I was thinking for this piece was to put this along here. Now I have to look though. I gotta take my glasses off for this. No, this has to go down. Okay, this thread here I think I'm gonna cut, so I want to glue this thread here because I want to keep that pearl on that flower. Okay. Alright, let's see. So this, I think, would go good there. Oh, look at this, but I don't think I want that there. Nope. No, I don't. Alright, so I'm going to, I don't want to cover up any of this. So this I don't want it straight up and down though either, so see, I want it like that. I think that will work. Alright, well let's glue this down. Alright, and then let's just add a little bit to some of these leaves and stems here. There. Okay. There. Did I put any on that one? No. So what's everybody doing for Mother's Day? We're going to have a cookout. My daughter-in-law's family's coming up, her sisters with their children and her mom and dad. And my daughter will come over. She's Maddie's godmother. Nope, that's going to be too much. Alright, I just want to see, just fussy cutting, because this had I had to use the glue. I'm wondering if, instead of having this just kind of sitting there, if I put the flower there, that might look better. Yeah, I like that. Alright, so let's add this flower. And then I think we will be done with this cover anyway. I hope you'll leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And if you want me to, excuse me, if you want me to video doing the, the other two covers, let me know. I can do another video, but if one's enough, that's okay too. But I kind of wanted it to look like almost like a series. Okay, and now I'm just going to put a little bit down the bottom here just to hold it in place. That there. All right. Yeah, I do like that. I like how that came out. I'm just wondering if I should put, I probably should. I love the raw edges, but I just don't know if it looks finished or not. So let me see. I have this one here. I'll see how this looks if I put that on there. And this I'm going to use in a different way, I think, on one of the other journal covers. So let me see how that looks. You won't see much of it, but you can see the bottom part. Well, I'm going to be cutting it anyways, so let's... It doesn't scare me if I don't use it. I'll put it in my little bin there for another time. Okay, now I need my glasses again. Guess I don't. Time for an eye exam. I just want those little picos at the bottom showing. So, all right, so let's do this. I just think it might look a little more finished this way. But I am leaving the top the way it is. I don't want to do anything to the top. I haven't checked on time, so I'm not sure how bad it is, but hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. There. Okay, there we go. Put my glasses back on so I can see the... Yeah, there's a lot of shadow. That's what happens at night here. All right, so that goes in the bin. There we go. So let me bring it up a little closer. Hopefully it's not blurry. And you can see. And then you have the inside. And then the back. Yeah, I like how it came out. I just love this image too. The other two are beautiful too, but there's just something about that image. There's this one. And then that's the other one. So, okay, there we go. All right, it's finished. This is my favorite thing to do. Our journal covers, my absolute favorite thing to do. All right, so please leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And also, like I said, if you want to see me do the other two, I can do those on video. You just let me know. If you don't, that's okay too. Sometimes, you know, seeing one done is enough. I have no idea. I can show you that I had taken this out to cut up to put on one of them, and the colors are not going to come out very well. Those are rose color. And then this is the other piece. That's the other piece. And it would need to be cut up pretty well. So, all right, I'm going to say goodnight, and I will be back again soon with another project share. Bye for now.